Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. And in this episode, as I'm very close to leveling, I was planning on going into the city, but I reckon if I squeeze in a few more fights, I can hit that level 5 and get my basic crafting down. Now, it's going to be a little bit laggy because it's the beginning of an episode and because we're approaching the outskirts. But let's do what we can. And to counteract some of that lag, why don't we open the character sheet? So. Oh, sorry, level 6. Great. Well then. I know we want 2 more points of fortitude and probably a point of dexterity, just to get up to the 11 we had before the patch. However, what else do we want for actual skills though? Okay, we want to know what these are at some point, and don't worry, we'll find out pretty soon. This is our main objective for this episode. And branching into these at some point would be very nice as well. So strength and fortitude, lots of strength and fortitude. Okay, I think we can probably put off the dexterity point because it's only going to really be about damage with bows and finesse weapons. Whereas strength will also help us use more powerful objects. Regenerate stamina. Maybe we should put stamina, actually, as we do run low a bit a few times. Increases oxygen supply underwater, yeah, because for some reason we do count as being underwater when on the surface. Now, I did have a bit of time to play around in between episodes.
Someone's gone right in the outskirts recently.
And I experimented with the young maulers on the edge of the outskirts.
My
I can
bones
tackle
are
all of
aching
those.
again.
So
Been
let's
trying
go
all
and do
sorts of
that.
ointments. Nothing helps.
And then there is a hunter here in the
Is that
outskirts who seems to have a quest. We might want to interact with him and do that as well, as it seems relatively local and she looks very sturdy there with her two-handed axe. It might also be worth falling in puddles a bit more, because I haven't exactly been keeping count, but it turns out that apparently it's something like 23 times, not the 50-something times I thought it was.
I heard they were very picky. You can't just come over and ask to join.
Well, he must have earned
Just
the
don't
right
get any
somehow.
closer to me. Things do happen.
Bandits around here
I think
have
it's
grown
3
fearless.
young maulers we can
Someone was
fight.
robbed right in the outskirts recently.
And as long as we're not tackling more than 2 at once, ideally 1 at a time, we should be fine. I should equip some kind of food item as well, because I reckon we can take that big lizard with just a little bit more health and stamina and immunity because of the poison. So let's just pop those there. So our goal is to avoid using our wolfsbane because we haven't been able to find any more ludshrooms to make some more with yet. I'm pretty sure they're about, I just haven't seen them recently. Also, I now know the blacksmith in the city
You can't just come over and ask to join.
comes out of his
Well,
workshop
he
a little
must
bit
have
late,
earned a
and
right
he
somehow.
teaches crafting skills as
Things
well,
do
which is
happen.
great. And he teaches more crafting
What
skills
a
than
nightmare.
the rest.
Oh, that's for sure.
Death has come to our island.
So now we're going to take a
Soon
little
we
jog
will be
because
dead.
it
Just
is
don't get
past
any
midday,
closer to me.
and we probably don't want to be doing this during the hours of darkness. Also, the well-rested bonus against the lizard will probably help significantly. For now, though, we're just going to go fight some wolves in the wilderness, practice our axe swings, try to avoid damage, and eat our way into good health. our emergency potions are there for emergencies, and hey, let's just fall over.
Gross.
And now that we are here, I believe we're going to take a right-hand turn. Up here there's a very small hint at what might be a cave opening, but it's not. And over this way, nothing. So, axe out, the hunt is on. Look, whichever one of you lot sees me first, and only you, that's a great start. We'll also pick this and try. Alright, you, come on. Ow. Okay. Got it. And we know there's a third one around here somewhere, I think. Off to the left. Also, what the hell is that huge spear doing sticking out the ground? Sadly, we cannot interact with it. It makes me believe there may be something large up there, hurling down spears from the rocks above. Let's be careful. There's another one of these white symbols on the ground here. And we got that earth-shaking rumble as we get near the crystal again. Very odd. Now, I see it. It just went behind the rocks. Okay. Oh, mate, really? Ow.
I'm armed. Go away.
So with that out of the way, we're going to be very happy. And you know what? That's not exactly pasty ready. That is more of a carrot job. Or an apple. You know what? Let's fall in a puddle again.
Gross.
There we go. And then, if it's not too late, we'll go see this hunter. If it is starting to look a bit late, we don't want to be doing that quest at night. Now, one moment, I'm gonna... Oh. It's cold, it's late, I apparently really need you to sneeze. Now, I did have enough time earlier that I did mess with the hunter and do his quest off screen, so I'm going to do it now. And I'm glad I did go kill those maulers earlier, because... Wait, there's another one. Ah ha ha ha. You're not high level, are you? Oh, you are? Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Alright. Ow.
Get it together, Tristan.
We clearly need to practice a wider switch. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Take all. Hello, game. There we go. Right. So with that in mind, that was an unexpected combat. I'd better... Ooh, yeah. Right. Better eat some carrots. And I reckon maybe a pasty as well. You know what though, that may have helped us with our level significantly. Yeah, have some cooked goods. Hope that'll fill you up.
Remember
Now,
how things used to be.
I will save the
This
game
is
before
nothing in
continuing,
comparison.
I have better things to do
Just
than
don't
peeking
get
at
any
other
closer
people's
to me.
windows.
in case
Just
it
take a
begins
look.
getting dark.
Just one time.
Lady?
Everything is so different in there.
Right, she finished her sentence. I'm saving.
Inside the gravedigger's place.
Aye. The house doesn't
Aye.
look like much on the
Hello
outside,
to you too.
but it's so rich and beautiful on the inside.
Hello.
Are you a hunter?
In the flesh. Gustav's my name. And you?
I'm Tristan, cartographer.
Well met, Tristan. Do you have an order?
No, I was just curious.
Hunter's armor. Only our brothers wear it.
Is there a hunters guild?
Not exactly. Ratwall dissolved the Hunters' Union some years ago. And now we fend for ourselves. Less money, to be sure, but more freedom.
He's such a dour Scotsman. Hey, could we hunt together?
Can we hunt together?
I could use a helper, but one who knows our craft. Won't be time to teach you out on the hunt. You have to at least be able to skin a carcass. If you don't know how, I can teach you first. For a fee, of course.
Ah, well, fortunately for you, that I can do, but what can you teach
Train
me?
me in hunting.
So he can teach us rare trophies and advanced survival. Which needs a lot of dexterity. Dexterity 25. Okay, we got a reason to push for more than 10 dexterity then. I still don't see lever working yet, so maybe that's down here.
Let's hunt.
Alright. I see you know a thing or two about our trade. Some maulers have started encroaching on the outskirts. I'm sure we'll find them close by. Oh, and Tristan, if you find yourself frozen in fear or anything, just try and stay out of the way. Understood?
Understood.
Alright. Let's go.
Now, in case you're concerned...
Have you
about
been
me
plying this
killing
trade
the-
long?
Okay, you
Long
lot.
enough.
I swear it's the truth.
Had any interesting
They have
experiences?
pigs drawing their carts.
Like,
You're like an open
Real
book,
pigs.
really.
Aye, they can teach you
I'm
not
more
to
a
stray off
listener
the
than a
road.
talker. Old
I admit,
hunters
that's
have
really
it.
clever.
You're not from round here, right?
Is it written on my forehead or something? Seems like everyone can tell I'm not from around here.
Your teeth give it away. But don't take it personally. These days you can't be too careful around anyone. Wild beasts are far simpler. At least you know what to expect from them. Right then. We'll have more time to chat once we get the work done.
Sounds like there's tough food in these parts. Now, don't worry about me killing those maulers. Quest-specific ones will have repopulated the area. Additionally, our hunter friend here is pretty good at dealing with maulers, so we're not going to get a lot of killing blows.
Sound the alarm!
Ooh. I hope the other hunter getting this one doesn't break anything. Is he waiting for me to loot the other one? Because I can do that.
Many dangers lurk in the woods.
Yeah, no kidding, Jiri. Or was he just waiting for me to come back to him? Either way, the hunt is now on once again.
Everyone, get over here! Sound the alarm!
He's very good at those one-hit kills with his bow. Yeah, I'm looking off to the left there in case there's another. Let's return to the hunter and see what he does next. Are you gonna... Yeah. He seems to like it when I'm standing behind him. That sort of seems to nod him or prod him towards his next destination.
Everyone, get over here! Sound the alarm!
That's gonna leave a mark.
What a monstrosity!
And I'm not sure if the quest added wolves are added to the total or if they are include replacements for the 3 I already killed. Where?
Quickly, to arms!
Oh, okay, found you.
That rotten monster!
That may be all of them.
That's all, I reckon. We can head back to the outskirts. Good work, Tristan.
Excellent. So that's
Those maulers were so vicious, going right for the throat.
They were young ones, inexperienced. You can tell by their size and their fur.
You mean there were bigger ones than those?
Of course. We were dealing with pups, essentially. Alphas can grow twice as big.
Twice as
pretty
dangerous.
True. Usually have to hunt those in a group. Only a truly seasoned hunter can handle one alone.
Like you.
Like me, yes.
Do you have a camp of some sort?
Of course. In the far reaches of the hilly vale, near the old lighthouse. But it's a dangerous area, so best avoid it if you doubt your strength.
Got it.
So we have more directions. And yes, we get conflicting directions, but as we gain more and more, they become more accurate and we can form a more accurate picture as to where something is.
That was a good hunt. Here's your share.
Thanks.
Now we have time for your questions.
Great.
What do you hunt here?
Where's here, Tristan?
On Greyshaft, I mean.
Greyshaft is a big island. The deeper into the woods you go, the more dangerous the beast you'll encounter. Giant insects, maulers, worms, tunnel beasts, or even worse. But the most dangerous beasts are the most valuable prey. It's risky, but worth it. You usually won't run into the real dangerous ones if you stick to the beaten paths. But anything can happen. The further off the road you go, the more problems you're bound to find. The first thing we teach new hunters isn't how to shoot, it's how to run. Learn to run fast, Tristan.
Got it.
The most dangerous beast can usually be found in dark forests and caves. Ever heard of the Brute of Greyshaft?
I've read about it.
It's a massive thing. Twice as tall as a human, can break your spine in one blow. And they say there's even bigger. If you run into one, run away and keep running as long as you can. Then you might have a chance to survive. But that's not even the most dangerous of the local fauna. So always be on your guard. If you ever doubt your abilities, just run. And don't forget about the craft. Hides aren't all there is. The claws, fangs, organs, we use it all. You just have to know what to do with them.
Alright, and that may have been a hint about getting past the big lizard, and now we are really close to leveling. I'm aware of a couple of hobsters in a camp who would give us a very hard time, but enough experience to level, so let's try and find another way. And fall in a puddle for practice.
Ugh, gross.
Don't worry, Your Holiness, just being silly.
Happens all the time, you know.
Being this soggy, muddy
What a nightmare.
young lad running through
Why is he wearing that?
the outskirts.
Captain's faces, though.
Probably doesn't give the best
Through the
impression. They're
entrance
thinking, who is this idiot now? Let's
Ugh,
fall over
gross.
again.
You could use a wash, friend.
You know, the city is up ahead with a wash house, and we're looking for somebody, but let's have a look at the notice board. What do we got? My name is Rupert. I need someone to guard my barn. 1 meal a day provided. Salary is 1 coin per week, so terrible. Rare spices from Mior and Tantaris. Look for my shop near the Greyshaftian Hound. And we do know where that is. Castle roof repairs, we've seen that one before. Hunters needed in the dark forest. Yeah, we ain't ready for that yet. Looking for a decent carpenter, payment in gold, inquire at the king's brother. We're not a decent carpenter, not even remotely. Horseshoes for sale. Fur for sale. Okay, so nothing particularly good. But there is a puddle we could fall in.
Ugh, gross.
Ah, no running away now.
Mate, you're not chasing me. But it is something to learn still. How close are we? I mean... Ah, 195, okay. So very close.
I heard that the hunters are looking for big tooth.
He won't be around for much longer, if that's true.
That ash sucker deserves
So
it
if I
more than
could
anyone
find
else.
one of
Let's
those
just hope the mercenaries do their job well.
blood-sucking flies,
That's what keeps them in the business.
that
You
would
said
almost
it.
do it.
Nothing's likely to change.
So it's what, 40 for a young mauler, 45 for a fully grown one? 110
Just
for one
don't
of
get
those
any
blood-sucking
closer to me.
flies.
Why
And I
is he
can't
wearing
remember if
that
it's,
junk?
what, 45 each for hobsters, but those things are brutal at the moment.
Ugh, you could use a wash,
Because
friend.
in the camp, there's 2 of them close together, and we can't fight 2
No
hobsters
running
at once
away
very easily.
now.
We could fight them separately, one at a time, but if they gang up on us, it would not be good. It's getting dark. Maybe we should just try to fight a big lizard. You know what? Oh, we should eat a carrot. Maybe we should just go to the Grey Shaftian Hound and see who's around there. You know, introduce ourselves to a few people. Yeah. I think the hunt with Gustav was a nice early game quest. Glad we got it out of the way. And didn't leave it to too much later. I don't suppose we can pick up whatever that is on the bench. Ah, I am going to go back to the ruin over here though. Because let's fall in a puddle first.
Gross.
Nimble feet! Haha! Enough! That was your last fall. You've ploughed enough of the filth and soil through the... Okay, hang on. Oh, and we got a level as well. Brilliant. You've ploughed enough of the Fifth Island soil with your face to learn how to avoid slipping and stumbling on Graveshaft's natural features. Your movement is no longer hindered by puddles or fallen branches. That is perfect. So, we will take those 2 points of fortitude and that 1 point of dexterity so that it's no longer on my mind. And now that we have a skill point, we do want to learn that basic crafting. I could go into the city to try and learn, or go back to Nerests where it's much safer. And there's a bed where I can sleep. Well, guess where I'm going then. Now, I'm heading back to the ruins because I lit a blue torch and I want to extinguish it again. So this is torch number 2. Allegedly, you need to light the torches in a very specific order, so hopefully lighting the wrong one first, then putting it out. I'm glad they allow us to extinguish the torches and thus correct any such mistakes. Let's practice running through puddles now. Yeah, look at him go. That was fun. Kind of. Let's eat a carrot. Be healthy. And if we're going to get any rest tonight, we better get a move on. So I'm reckoning we head back to Nerests, get some sleep, and then learn from him in the morning. At which point we've got 5 or 6 crafting plans, or schematics, or diagrams,
Oh,
schemas
Seven.
to learn.
What a stench!
I'm half tempted to go running through all the puddles in the outskirts just to show people that I don't fall down anymore.
Oh,
And
Seven.
they can marvel and be
What's
amazed at how adroitly I navigate those puddles. But mainly I'm also just trying to get back to the rest before nightfall.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Something was banging around in the cellar all night.
It does give us a significant burst of speed.
Sometimes I wonder.
We can at least jog. And you know what? Level 6 feels good. We're nowhere near the lofty heights of various other items or skills we might want to qualify for. And we're barely any better than we were at level 5. But getting that basic crafting down is a major milestone we should look forwards to. We'll get all those crafting recipes out of our inventory. And probably be unable to make most of them. Because they need things like leather, which we don't have yet. So someone's got to be selling leather. If we can create things that we can't make all the ingredients for. Easy there, Tristan. The bridge is going to be a magnificent shortcut. We won't have to go swimming in the pond. A little downhill running, careful not to fall over. And he's just running around with great exuberance. And remember, it's 25 dexterity for the rapier anyway, if we want to utilize it. I don't like the fact that we stay sprinting once we run out of stamina. Oh no, we had slowed down, that's good. Oh, another sneeze coming on, that's not great, is it? If we make it there before nightfall, we might as well learn early. Okay, let's run through these early game puddles and celebrate our achievement. No more shall these puddles be the bane of my existence. There we go. Looks like we're making it back in time after all. Oh, Narest, where are you? He may be in bed already. No, he's up and about. Excellent.
Well?
Hey man, I want to learn a skill. It's been a long time coming. And now I have to do a whole level before I can get another one. Alright, let's pop that on there for a moment. Oh, wait. And get rid of some of these. Okay, torches. Camp supplies. Shovels. Reinforced woodcutter's clothing, and same again, but with a cloak. And what's this? We know this already. We do. The stolen ring. Courteous cat, silver with green stones. You never know, we might find it. So now, reinforced woodcutter's clothing needs one leather, which we do not have. What we do have is many animal hides, right? What would we need? So now if we go to the tanning rack behind the rest's hut, we still can't craft leather for some reason. Either we're missing a skill that we can learn later on, or some kind of tool, but... And we do want to get this one piece of leather. Okay. Animal hides are good for more than just turning a profit. Use your survival skills to turn hides into cloth and leather, which are much more valuable. The higher quality the hide, the more cloth and leather you can make from it, which implies we may need a tanning skill. We don't have any options, so we can't click on something and see the requirement for it, meaning we're probably missing a skill. So what do we need? Let me guess. For a shovel we need some metal and wood, right? Okay. Torch needs wood, cloth and rye. Camp supplies is wood, cloth, strong thread and leather. And a shovel is iron and wood. Well, we don't have mining yet. So let's go get ourselves a good night's rest and prepare for our adventures in the morning. Go on, Tristan. Get some sleep. You've earned it, man. Ah, there we go. Now, as usual, it'll take a few seconds for the fatigue to restore after resting. And we should probably really do something about that raging first. What do we got? Immunity, immunity, immunity and health. And there's some liquid. Alright, we could just drink some water as well. Sure. And while we're at it, let's cook some of this meat. Oh, I'll just do a few because the merchant sells a recipe for meat with spices. Not that he necessarily sells very many spices. So I'm reckoning now I want to check the message boards for the dailies. Because our next level's a long way away. Let's try not to think about that and all the wonderful things we could do with it. But our next crafting skills are locked behind mining, which we already qualify for. But I want to know, the blacksmith in town can at least show me what those two are, and I want to know what the requirements of them are. We should also probably be interested in learning to parry at some point soon as well. That doesn't... Ooh, shoulder slam, strength 20, okay. Strength and fortitude. These are all very heavy on the strength side of things. And we should probably get our fortitude up to at least a 12 as well. We also want a bit more insight, so if we go 1 insight, 1 fortitude... And then either 1 stamina or strength next level. Because, yeah, we should start trying to work our way up to that strength 16 for this axe, as it is a significant upgrade for us. We could hit it in 1 level, but we need to be able to survive first. Let's pop that in here. Now, we can't eat in a fight, so we still need to be able to take things in 1 go. It might be worth going to see if we can fight that big lizard now. What I might just do for now, though, is run back to the merchant, Radim, and save the game there. Because we've done a decent amount. We haven't done a massive amount yet. We have a better idea of where the hunter's camp is, and we know it's probably behind that great big nasty lizard. Because we don't want to go tackling that fully grown mauler on the way to the ruined lighthouse, which is at the top of a hill with no camp next to it. But hey, narrowing the level gap between us and that lizard by 1 will have ever so slightly changed the balance of power. Especially now we have more health. And I'm thinking if we consume some
Don't pass me by!
immunity boosting items prior to encountering it, that may help with the poison clouds that it seems to emit as well. Alright guys, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.